Hi friends, it's Deanna here today, and today we're going to be doing the Sew It Forward sock pattern. This is an awesome free pattern. It's a free download, and you can use it to sew all the socks you want for yourself, for your loved ones, to donate. Just sew it forward. We're so excited to introduce this pattern, and we hope you love it. If you're not familiar with PDF patterns, all you have to do is go to our website, which is below, and just go ahead and look up the pattern, download the pattern, buy it, but it's free. Download it to your computer, and if you have Adobe, you can go ahead and print the layers, which means you can print the size, just the size that you want for the pattern, and then go ahead and make your pattern. So I already cut out my pieces, my pattern, printed it out, cut around it. It's ready to be cut for us to cut my fabric. So I'm gonna show you really quickly how we cut our fabric, and then we're gonna get started sewing it. All right, so I've got my fabric right here, and I'm using this paint splatter fabric. It is super cute. It's a cotton lycra. It's got really, really good stretch and really good recovery. So I'm loving it. And I am folding it wrong sides together. It doesn't really matter if it's wrong sides together or right sides together. I'm just folding it in half and making sure that my stretch is going this way. I can see my stretch. When I pull it, this is the stretchy as it is. And then my grain line is going this way. As you can see on my pattern pieces, it'll show you where the grain line and the stretch is supposed to be. And then because I'm mirroring it, and it says cut two, you only have to cut this once, the mirrored, okay? That means you'll have two pieces, one here and one here. So we're gonna cut around it. It's the same for all three pieces of the actual sock. Then the band, you're gonna cut this way because the stretch is going the other way. So just make sure that you cut your stretch correctly on your band, or it will be way too tight. Oh, sorry, or it will be way too tight. So we're gonna cut around the band this way. All right, so now I've got all my pattern pieces cut out and ready to go. We're gonna go ahead and put them together first, and then we're gonna sew them. All right, so I've got all my pieces, and I'm gonna show you how I put them together. Don't mind the ironing cord, pretend like it's not there. Okay, so this is my bands, so I'm gonna go ahead and put my bands to the side because I'm gonna work on those last. I've got my main piece. This is my back piece. This is my front piece. This is my sole area. See, this is my foot goes. And this is my bottom area. And I am going to open it up. Oh, no. Yes, I marked that one, but I did not mark my other piece. I'm gonna grab my other piece and make sure I mark it where I'm supposed to meet these two up. Okay, so here's my little marks. All right, so now that I've got my mark on my sock, I'm gonna grab my back top. I didn't mean to pin them together, but I guess I did. Okay, and I'm gonna place it right sides together so the two sides are touching. You see how the right sides are touching? And you see where I have these pins right here? That is where I'm going to stop. So first, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to sew that toe all the way around, stopping at those pin marks that I made. All right, so I'm ready to sew. You see those pin marks right there? We're gonna start at the pin mark. And we're going towards the toe area. The heel area. You see how up here there's a straight line? We're not gonna sew towards the straight line. We're going around the curve. And I'm gonna get to that pin, remove it before I get to it. Guess what I did? I almost caught it. We caught it just in time and ended out. Did you see that? Did you see that I almost cut it? So now it is that heel is ready, that toe. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to sewing it together. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and open it up. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab the long piece, the front, and we're gonna match these up, okay? Whoop, right on top of each other. So I'm going to match up the toe and pin. I'm gonna match up the side and pin, and the other side and pin. And then I'm gonna pull over to my front, and I'm just pulling slightly. There really isn't a whole lot of pulling. So I'm just like stretching that bottom just a little bit. Now, one thing I'm gonna tell you, when you go to sew this sock, on the side right here where the seam meets, make sure you don't catch that toe, that heel. Okay? So as you're sewing, you want to make sure you don't catch this down, like cut right there, because it's gonna bunch up. You want to move it out of the way as you're sewing that side seam. Okay? So as you can see, it's put together. Okay? And we're gonna do that for both pairs of socks. Where did I put the other one? Here it is. We're gonna do it for both, and then we're gonna sew it. All right, we're ready to sew that sock together. We're gonna grab that first edge. I like to sew it with the heel facing up. That way I can move it out of the way as I get to it. So I'm gonna line up those raw edges and go. So then when I get to this part right here where my heel is, I like to go ahead and organize it and make sure that my heel is there cut between the, so it can be cut in the two fabrics, but I don't want to fold it down where it runs over like this. I don't want to run that edge over. I want to move it out of the way. I'm going to go all the way around. See how I'm just moving it with my hands? Kind of move the sock around for it to go around. I wanted to bring you closer so you could really see how I'm folding this, making sure it's there at the edge, but making sure I'm not trapping it in the casing. So we're going. Sock is sewn together. Right, so now it's time for the band. I've got my socks together, I've got my band. I'm gonna fold it wrong sides together first and do a memory crease right here. And then I'm gonna open it back up and I'm going to sew it right sides together at that short raw edge. Zoop, right there. Okay, so this one, I'm gonna put this iron out of the way. This one's already sewn together. And I'm gonna show you, we're gonna fold it right over that memory fold we already made. So it's folded in half, wrong sides together, and the raw edges are touching up at the top. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my sock, and I here on this, my cuff, here on this side, I'm gonna put a pin where the raw edge is, where the seam is, and I'm gonna go to the front, and I'm gonna mark where the front is. I'm just gonna mark a half, because when I grab my sock, I want to match my seams to my two places I marked, okay? So you can either do it with the smaller sizes. Sometimes it might be easier for you to tuck in your band inside the sock and hem it like so. But with some other ones, if you're more comfortable, some people like to put it on the cuff on the outside. So I'm gonna show you both. I'm putting this one on the inside, and I'm gonna put the other one on the outside. All right, so as you can see, this one I put on the outside. I matched the seams with the mark that I made and the other side. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open it up, and I'm gonna sew around the whole thing, matching those raw edges together. And there should be 3 layers of fabric. So I'll start. I'm gonna grab over here where I marked at half, and I'm gonna pull it so it's all even. So so the 3 layers are even. And I'm gonna do the same and go all the way around. And my sock is done. Now I'm gonna show you on the other one, if my cuff is on the inside, it's the same exact thing. It's just your cuff is gonna be on the inside. I'm gonna lift it up, start it, and then I'm gonna grab it and pull it. And there is my sock on the inside. But it's the same exact method. Making sure they're all aligned and sewing. And when I turn right side out, it's done. How cute are these socks? I hope you enjoyed this sew along. I hope you'll be making many socks and showing them to us. Please, please, please come show them to us on our Facebook or Instagram page. We'd love to see them. And then show us who you're making them for. Are you making them for a loved one? Are you making a whole bunch and donating them? What are you doing? Are you sewing them forward, or what are you doing with them? Are you making a ton for yourself? Because I am also making a ton for myself. I'm making them for everyone. I'm using up all my awesome scraps that I have and making a ton of cute socks. Well, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please let me know if you have any questions about anything that I did. Go grab the pattern and enjoy it. It's free. It's awesome. And then check out all our other patterns that we have on our website. Come join us on our Facebook and Instagram page. We'd love to see what you're making. We want you to see what everybody else is making so you get inspired. And also, remember to subscribe so you can enter to win the $50 Ellie and Maggie certificate. Comment, like, share, and I'll see you all next time.